You find yourselves back in this empty room of the keep. Finished counting out the gold for each of you.
Oh.
What comes next?
We should probably load all this up and take it back and hopefully...
Burn this place to the ground.
if you can burn stone.
If you feel like it.
Yeah. Let's see. We got as much as we could. Some people ran away. And we got as much as we could.
Is Rogi dead?
Oh yeah, he's very dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if he was just incapacitated. Oh my god, you know what I mean.
Incapacitated.
He could really CP.
EEP.
EEP.
EP.
No, he very
Hello,
dead.
Nine-Nine.
I'm guessing it's just those two bodies, right? The guy that we killed and then Rogi. Okay.
Mhm.
As soon as we get like all the gold out and everything, Craig's gonna grab one of the torches off the wall, and he's just gonna like try and like burn, like he's gonna set fire to the bodies and like everything else around.
Okay. There's a good portion of the fort or the old keep that's the flooring has like decorative wood in the middle of it, but the rest of the keep's pretty much all stone. It'll do some good damage, but you probably aren't going to take down the whole keep with the fire.
It's fine.
Okay. It goes up in flames.
Renya's gonna go out and find the cart. So we can
Yeah.
load all the relics and remaining gold and treasure that's there for...
Yeah, same.
You do so.
And she's gonna be quiet.
As we're headed out, I'm just gonna turn to everybody and be like, so, should we send the bird out?
Oh. Yeah, let Morgan know that we're on our way. I think Arthur should be able to do that.
Yeah.
What do you say, Arthur?
Lets out a little caw and messes with his wings a bit, ready to take off.
So, because I just looked at the mechanics for rage, just for mine and Brynja's reference. If we rage again after we come out of it, we're just incapacitated, right?
I believe so, because it gives you fatigue, right?
Yeah, because after the first
Yeah.
one we're fatigued, and then it says if an exhausted barbarian rages, they're incapacitated afterward.
I think there's different levels of fatigue.
Yeah, there's fatigue,
Yeah.
exhausted, and incapacitated. So we
Okay.
have one more before we
Yeah.
get
So you rage again, you become exhausted, and then if you rage while exhausted, you become incapacitated.
Okay.
So you essentially get 2 rages.
Okay.
Is that like reset every long rest kind of deal?
I don't know the rate that it resets. I believe
Okay.
It
like a night of
actually-
rest takes a fatigue level down.
Okay, kind of like, so it's like if we overdo ourselves, it's going to take a
Like
little bit
exhaustion.
to recover,
Yeah.
which makes
Exhaustion.
sense. Which
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah, unless otherwise specified by the source, fatigue and exhaustion improve 1 level per hour. I think there is different stuff for rage, though. I could be wrong. Let me just double check that I'm not being dumb.
That can only be recovered with an hour rest. Generally,
Okay.
no walking. Yeah, a level of
Yeah,
fatigue
same.
that can only be recovered with an hour's rest. Okay, so we have to rest a while before we. So okay.
Yeah, so we couldn't get it
Yeah.
magically back.
So if we keep raging without letting our body rest, which makes sense logically.
Okay.
Okay. funny enough, I didn't rage at all that fight. Oh yeah, I've shifted back to normal, so I look normal again.
Arthur, go ahead. He takes off, making his way back towards Stillview to find Morgan.
Cool. Is there anybody out there whenever we go into the courtyard?
Seems like anyone that was here has vacated.
Oh. That's, yeah, that. Easier to get the car out that way. Ah, fuck. Ah.
Brynja's just kind of like in a melancholy, sourish mood. She's not very chipper as we're loading the cart and stuff like that. And
As we're loading it up, I'll just go over and, like, clap her on the shoulder. Hey, you only had to do 2 of them. The rest of them are gone.
I know. I'm actually quite impressed that most of them decided to leave.
Right, so, you've had the other barrel, right?
Yes, which one did you give them? The ale or the wine?
No, I don't remember.
Yes, either way. Very
You're
generous
getting
of you,
more-
regardless.
I mean, we have the other one right now. We could just try and find out ourselves.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think we all
open for
deserve
that.
it.
I suppose a celebratory drink would not be too bad.
Also, it'll take some time for Morgan to find us, because if Arthur's going over there, then
We'll
guessing he's
probably
gonna
meet
send
him.
me us here.
We'll probably meet them halfway.
Well, we can at least get one drink in. And,
One? Just the one?
I usually don't drink before sundown. I already told you. I'll
You
make
are a
extra.
better person than me. As soon as the sun is up.
And so I'll just find like some like loose gravel or whatever is here to just sit on. I'll take my helmet off and start getting the barrel ready.
It's the ale.
It's the ale. Cool.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Good. I like the stronger stuff.
And I'll just sit. looking
Wine
around
is strong, but I'm a...
They're about the same strength, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she likes her ales
Mhm.
more than the wine.
No, just sit around looking at the keep.
As it's set ablaze.
Yeah, smoke
It's
begins
so
to
If
drift
anybody
out of
has
it.
some. I don't suppose anybody has some rabbit's legs that we could toast on the fire here.
We might. Can't remember who's the last. I assume we probably have one of something with between Reina and I. There's always something that we've caught.
Yeah, I'd assume you'd have something.
Sure.
If not, at least preserved meats of some kind.
Yeah.
But it's not hard to find a nice spot where some flames are kind of licking through some of the cracks in the side of the foundation. Toast it up a bit and grab a bit of ale and watch the smoke rise into the sky.
Could have got some good tobacco before I left home. Should be a good evening for one. I'm just staring into the fire.
Nope, no other conversation. All right.
Awkward silence all around.
Awkward silence.
No, Raina feels great. Raina's like the opposite. She's like, sweet. We came in. We did what we set out to do. Yeah, I'm feeling great.
This is great. Enjoying the silence.
Hell yeah. Nobody's talking to me. We got
This
some
is
fire going.
great.
It's great.
This
Raina
is a great
is
time.
very happy right now.
Oh, there was one conversation I did want to have. So at some point, like while we're sitting there in silence, Reese is just gonna turn it over. Like, so, your father?
Sorry?
You said forgive me, father, during all that.
You're right. It's before. You heard me. Okay. Alright, look. I'll tell you what. I will answer this for you. And then when we get back to town, for as long as, I don't know, any of you are willing to buy me drinks, I will answer any questions you have.
Right.
Brittany
Because I
perks
want
up
to get
at
it all
this.
out. I might as well just tell you the whole thing. I'm not right now. We just finished a job and I'm... So as long as there's alcohol when we get back to town, I will answer questions because I'd would rather just get it over with.
Right.
I don't know if you know what you just got yourself into.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
I
she does.
don't
She's
care.
smart.
For as much gold as we have,
I
Well,
don't...
what-
So,
I mean, I still have 192, so it's nothing to sneeze at.
I asked my... I probably shouldn't be asking him for forgiveness because it is not... My father was the son of Arnora.
Oh.
Big part of the reason he took me in.
Arnora.
Which one is that?
Goddess of nature and fertility. One of the Spekier.
Right.
do we
Oh.
know who she is? Everybody?
Oh yeah. If you're a Nyrverold resident, it's pretty hard not to.
Pretty. Oh, wait, I know. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're Honora's granddaughter then?
Not technically, but my father being a son of Arnora, it was the major reason he took me in. And I mean, as you all know, she's not great
Wait a
with
second.
the waste of life.
Does this mean that you're a demigod too?
No. Like I said, he found me. He took me in.
I was about
He's
You were
not
raised-
my father.
you were-
He was
You were raised by a demigod, a son of
yes.
Honora. Okay.
So you're like a semi-demigod.
demigod.
Not
Perhaps
by
if we were
blood, but by
related.
spirits. Okay, I understand. Okay.
That's cleared up a lot of it for me. But more than happy to push the bill for drinks if anybody else has.
She like knocks back the rest of her cup.
Said that
Thank you
can
for
build-
sharing.
Like I said, I guess I just like feels like a bandage, you know, just pull it off quick.
I know. I have no right to. None of us have any right to know what your past is, and I appreciate you dealing with our questions. We have been traveling for a few weeks together. I appreciate just knowing a bit more about you.
It's fine.
But
Looks
again,
like we're
I
going to
don't.
be. So
I hope
there
you
you
would
go.
want to stay with us. Again, I know I have my own things to deal with, but being with you all has been very enjoyable. I didn't think
Likewise.
I would find people so quickly when I came to the mainland, and I'm Great hope.
Well, for what it's worth, I think you're all pretty fucking amazing.
Thank you, Reese. It's very sweet of you. And thank you for such drinks. That is always one to... I don't know about other women, but that is a way to my heart.
Noted. Well, ready to set out?
Suppose. I don't know.
I guess we'll get as far as we can before the sun sets.
I don't know how much you can. If I think the people in there pretty much took my half of the cut. I don't know how much we can give to the people in town, or not town, but back at the camp.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to give them a way out.
I mean, that's up to you guys. Like I said, my shit is done. This is literally all I needed.
Well, there we go. There's 500 gold for them.
Plus,
Yeah,
like you all
500.
said before, I've got a real good amount already.
Not unless we find timber again. Then you'll be packing light.
Alright, well, we'll just have to see then.
All right. You get back on the road. I assume straight,
To the work camp, I would think.
straight to the work.
Yeah,
All
to the
right.
work camp.
Looking at about the same, just a little over 3 days. You make your way back.
Mm-hmm.
It's fairly easy travel. Eventually, you find your way to the small, little, rugged camp. You see Tofa helping fix a tent that seems to have collapsed during the most recent snow.
Hi.
You're back.
Yeah.
Holy
Good
shit. She looks behind you and sees the cart full of gold.
So we'll need to find a different way to hold the stuff, unless you are fine with us bringing the cart back later.
I guess it's up to you. We don't have an immediate need of getting coal back in the next week or two.
Yeah. Well,
I kind of step down and I come up to Toph. Well, first I asked Reese, how much can we give to Toph to spread? I feel like she would be able to spread it out amongst the rest of them.
I guess it depends on
I
who
guess.
all is given the choice. They at least have 500.
How many people are in this camp?
There's not many of us here left. 8 or so, including myself. I mean, you don't have
Guess
to
they-
give us gold, though. It's
Shush. The 100 extra that we got from each of us. Do you think that's enough?
So 1,000.
I would gladly. If that doesn't spill over into whatever they took, I don't know how much they took from, but my 500 plus 600 will go towards whatever is been taken. Done. So. If you and the rest I want to give you a chance of finding something better to do, better shot if you couldn't leave before. We gave the rest of them, the group we found them, obviously, gave them the option to take some
Nice.
gold and leave. So many of them, all but 3, decided to stay, including Rogi. But Val was one of them that left, so she's alive. Their plan, though, is to leave the continent. Because, well, the eyes of your employer are everywhere.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
So if you
Are
want
you
to-
sure? This is a lot to give us.
I just look back to
1,000%.
the group.
1,000%. And Brynja gave the heartiest slap I've ever seen.
Oh,
Val.
I'm
It
glad.
was very loud.
I hope I can find Val before she leaves. Give her one myself.
That is what, and I'm gonna walk up to Val and however amount I want to give it to her and be
It
like,
was a total of 1,500. Because wait, Reese gave up his 500. Brynja also gave up her 500.
yeah,
and then we
but
have
I'm
one,
pretty
the
yeah,
extra 100 each of
the
us
extra
got.
100.
So I think it's 1,500 total.
Well, I think
Yes.
part of mine and Brynja's shares probably got taken up by whatever they took.
yeah.
Eh.
And that guy's had
Well,
so much money that
so-
everything else is just insurance.
Whatever.
I'll say so. The
It's fine. 1,500 gold.
The original amount was 2,000, and then for the doing this, it was an additional 100 apiece. So the total
So
was going to be
20
2,500.
20.
500, yeah.
So originally it would have been 400 apiece, and then an extra 100 on top of that. So you would have gotten 500 total,
Okay.
not 600.
Gotcha.
Okay, gotcha. 500 total. Okay.
So it's 1,300 then? 500 from them too, and then... I mean, Morgan's not in part of this, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let
And then the
Morgan
extra
keep
100
his
from the
portion.
three of us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 1,300.
I mean,
That's still a
Morgan...
lot.
Okay.
No, Morgan was there. Never mind.
It's still a lot, especially since
That's still a lot.
Like
Probably
a gold is a
subtract-
day's wages.
Yeah, probably subtract my 500 because we'll say probably that went towards whoever was back
Yeah,
at the key.
so
that took
500
their
from-
share. So
So 500.
So 500 from
Brynja,
Reese.
500 from
No,
Reese.
we're counting Brynja's 500 as everything they took.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
500
so-
from Reese.
And then 400 from everyone combined. Or an extra 300 from
100.
everyone. Yeah.
300. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
that-
800
800. Okay.
That's
800,
that's
yeah.
still that's still
That's
a decent
a
amount.
pretty hefty
That's
amount
a-
of money.
we-
That's-
we
100
need
for
to
each.
we need to get this right so we can write it off on our taxes.
Yeah.
I was gonna
those
say-
As a
stinky
donation.
taxes.
As a point of reference, a standard full day's worth of work is 1 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, there you go.
this is, and if we're getting them
They
800
have-
and there's like 8 people left, that's 100 gold each
Yeah.
kind of deal.
They'll be
So-
good for a while.
They'll be good. So I want to give her the gold, but I also want to hold her hand as I'm like giving and be like, if they are going to head out at the next raid, I do hope you find Val and give her a good slap, but I hope you can make amends. People make mistakes, and I do think she regrets it.
I'll be pissed at her for a while, but she's
Oh
black.
yes, that's a given. You're allowed to be pissed, but I hope you can at least be pissed together.
Funny how she thought she was buying freedom for just herself and ended up buying it for me. I just wish it didn't come with the cost, too.
I know. Believe me, I know.
She kind
I
of looks
wish
at you
you
with
and the
sad eyes and gives you a clap on the shoulder. Thank you.
I do the same. I wish you all the best of luck.
The same to you. Thank you, all of you. she pockets the gold and heads off to finish setting up that tent that she was working on.
I just go back to the cart.
What? Set up.
You make your way back, following the
You
path.
have the cart, right?
Yes, you have the
Yeah.
cart.
Okay.
If not, I
We
definitely
did.
we did bring the cart, yeah. As we leave, I just want to say, you're all very good people. All of you, and I look at Reyna, are good people. And just grab the cart, keep going.
Between the three of us, we can like rotate shifts carrying the cart.
Mhm. Mhm.
You make your way back to town. Eventually, you arrive at the outskirts. Making your way in, it's probably about midday or so. There are not many people out and about. A lot of shops seem to be closed down. People aren't out in the streets. It kind of makes you think for a second when you remember it's probably towards the end of this month. Today is the Sunset Festival. It's an event that takes place on the last day of the year. The day is taken to reflect and meditate in the quiet of your home, temple, wherever you find solace.
Oh shit, what's this day today?
Sunset Festival.
Oh.
Not any offense to any of you, but actually once we finish this deal, I might just sit in my room for the rest of the day.
Very
I
nice.
think so too.
Well, let's finish this up. I think we should have a couple people go in, and then the rest of us stay with the cart just to make sure that more doesn't get ran off.
I'll stay with the cart.
So will I.
What? Are you going in? Or...
That sigh.
That leaves
I'm
me.
stuck with Reese. I give you a pat on the back, Crag.
He'll just take Reese's leash from your hand.
Fair. What? Let's do this. And I'll actually let you take the lead this time.
We'll go in.
Make your way in. You find Bo kind of off in a corner. He's just got a book out in front of him. He's just flipping through the pages. Bar's practically empty. Sigrud's nowhere around.
Before like we full on go into the tavern, I'm just gonna like grab Crag's shoulder. Are we telling them about the ritual thing that happened?
No.
And I'll just remove my hand and be like, after you.
Alright. We'll go in there.
You make your way over, and Bo notices you and kind of closes the book. Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have what was asked for outside, but figured he wanted to talk to us beforehand.
Yes, if you want, we can get the gold put away and converse after sunset once the festival's ended.
Yeah. We do want to keep the cat though.
All right. I don't think Eskel will have a problem with that.
Can I have a word with Espel before we give him the gold?
Alone?
I suppose if you'd like. It's a little outside of tradition for Sunset Festival, but if it's important.
It is.
All right.
I'll wait down here for you then.
Sure, yeah. And Bo kind of puts his book in his bag and leads you upstairs. Eventually you make your way up to the door and he kind of knocks and opens. Mr. Marrow, it's Crag. He says it's important. You make your way in and it seems like the space has been cleaned up a little bit. It's not nearly as messy as it was before. Eskel is kind of just sitting like cross-legged on top of his desk with a quill as he's writing in a book. Crag, what do you have for me?
I'm sorry about intruding on such an important day, but I just wanted to talk to you about just the conditions of your workers.
All
Look,
right.
we went through hell and back to get all this shit for you. And what we saw, it's just no way to live. And for you to be paying 90% of this town in pennies where they can't feed their families, it's deplorable.
This whole time, he has not taken his eyes off of his book as he's writing with his quill. That is nice for you to have concern for them. I'm afraid you misunderstand the relationship between my siblings, though. I do not make these choices on money. Wages are a bit out of my purview.
Well, then whose are they?
My sister, Theory. He looks up, kind of closes the book.
Okay. Where is she?
Shattershore.
Okay.
If you're heading up to Frostwind at some point, it's hard to miss. There's a small lake nearby, near the mine. Large property there. That's ours. That's where she lives. In fact, that's where I will be sending you to go and retrieve your family crest. So you can take up your problems with her.
Sounds good. He's gonna take all the gold he has, which is 520. Well, I'm guessing after he gives everybody. He's gonna put the 120 gold down and say, plus that 400 gold that you owe me, give this to all the workers for each of the day's work. We will talk to your sister about making sure these people have a life to live. Your gold's out front.
Kind of takes a look at the bag. Up to you. No further word. Opens his book back up and goes to writing in it.
He's gonna pick it back up. I need your word, sir.
He uncrosses his legs and kind of stands up off the desk. Puts the book down. I, Marrow, will humbly distribute this gold you give me to the workers underneath me. Better?
No.
Good.
We don't need to give you your gold back.
Would you like to see how that one turns out? You said you went through hell and back, but I don't think you understand what hell looks like, my friend. So accept that as my word, or see what happens.
I'll hand it out myself. He's gonna take the bag, and then he's gonna walk out.
He smiles and climbs back onto his desk. Gets to writing again. Bo kind of follows you out. Okay, I'm gonna go get the gold. Have a good sunset festival.
He's not even gonna say anything.
You don't. The rest of the day is yours. Enjoying the sunset festival up until the sun goes down. Each of you, I assume, find time on your own to partake.
Yep. Question, do
Crat-
you leave the amulet in the cart?
Oh yeah, because we took the amulet back
Mm-hmm.
because he couldn't pay us.
I think Reese entirely forgot about it. It's probably in his bag, so.
Yeah, I assume that Bo was just gonna start moving gold back to the Marrow's office, and this is
Yeah.
going to be concluded later.
Yeah.
Craig is gonna go out like a fairy, and he's gonna leave money on everybody's doorstep.
Oh my god, he is
Wow.
the people's.
Crag
He
is gonna
the
start.
people's hero.
Crag is gonna start a Christmas legend or some shit.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
A sunset
No kidding.
festival.
Yeah, like the New Year's. I don't even know, like gold dwarf or something.
My gosh. Is it basically like New Year's?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
It's the
Oh my
golden
God,
dwarf,
okay.
Charlie
Everyone's
Brown.
gonna go once the sun sets.
Golden-
Once the sun sets, everyone's gonna go batshit crazy to celebrate the new year.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it so? It's like as the sun. It's like the day is for reflection and whatever, and then as soon as the sun sets, it's fucking party
It's
time.
party time.
Guys.
Oh hell
Also,
yeah! Okay, okay.
Doug, thank you for being the only one to laugh at my terrible joke. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. It was a bad joke, and I recognize that, but I appreciate you laughing at it.
A pity laugh is always appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah, no, after the whole transition, yeah, like for the rest of the day where
Yeah.
their son Brynja is gonna be alone. She's not gonna be like in a room. She'll probably be like on the outskirts of town or something in nature, you know, just on her own.
Okay.
There's like
And
a
then
lake
coming
here,
back
right?
when it's party time.
There is.
I'm gonna go sit by the lake.
I say it
That's
is
where I'm
currently very frozen over, but yes, there is one.
Cool. I don't care. I'm gonna sit by the lake.
Okay.
I'll probably sit at some other side, like not next to Rip, but around the lake. Yeah, if it's with whatever's closest, so I can come back and party. When the sun goes down.
Sure.
I'll probably be somewhere like on the outskirts of town, just practicing forms.
Sure. You each spend your own time in your own way during the Sunset Festival, reflecting on everything that's occurred and what comes next. Eventually, the sun slowly begins to set over the mountains as day turns to dusk, and dusk slowly starts to turn to night. Eventually, getting kind of closer to it becoming night, Morgan does make his way back into town. The gold seems to have been sufficiently transferred from the cart. It is now your cart to do with as you please.
Nice.
Oh my god, we even have a sleigh for our.
Just need some reindeer.
I mean, we can find them.
No, see, that's the legend, is the dwarf carries it himself because he is
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. I'll make my way as soon as the sun sets. Make my way back to the inn.
Alrighty.
Oh
See if
yeah,
I
no,
see
time to
anyone
party,
else.
time to get wasted.
Wasted.
As you all begin to make your way back to the inn, you see various folks beginning to make their way out of their homes, kind of starting to congregate in the central space of the town. Others make their way straight to the tavern.
Yeah.
It is.
Yup.
The town is slowly coming alive. You make your way in, and you
Extra.
find Sigrud has made her way back behind the bar. Bo's kind of off in his corner again, just sheepishly watching everyone. The night is yours.
Everyone extra excited because they found gold on their doorstep.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
It's a good start
There's
of the year.
there's people like talking like, why was there gold like? Whispers are circulating around the tavern.
Yeah, I'll just join up with everybody, helmet off by this point.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping my hood up because I know people don't like me, so. So?
Well, happy sunset, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm glad to start the new year out with such good-hearted new friends. I hope you to me, you are friends. Whether or not it's mutual, I'm just glad to start the new year with you.
I'll drink to that.
Sigrud comes around with a platter filled with mugs of ale. First round on the house, as customary, to get you through to the sunrise.
You are a beauty.
Stop. And she leaves.
Well, I believe I made you all a deal. Do you wish to cash that in
Yes, you
tonight? Or are we just partying tonight?
What better night? I mean, it's all up to you. It is a festival, but if we are going to stay up.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna do this, we might as well make a game out of it. I don't see why you have to be the only one sharing information.
It's true.
So,
What did you have in mind?
we ask a question. You take as many sips as you think is relevant. And then whoever takes the most sips by the end of the night answering questions gets free beers for the next month.
Ooh.
Paid for by whoever takes the least sips.
Alright,
I like that.
fine.
Who's going first?
This was your idea, big man. How about you?
Fine. Ask away.
Let's see. Oh, that's a
Trying
good
to think
one.
what we
Actually, I
already
thought you
don't
would have.
know. We already know you're
Yes,
a
you're-
demigod. You're the son of a toll.
Do you have any siblings that you know of besides full siblings? I should say. I'm sure.
All right. He's gonna take just one sip. Not any that I know of. Honestly, the ones that I did know of are probably long gone by now, knowing them. But comes with the territory.
I have a question.
No. Oh, okay. I was going to say the person who drank can ask a question, but if you got something,
Oh.
go. No, go. Go.
Okay. Why are you here and not with your dad?
Well, I didn't really grow up with him, to be honest. Oh, right, and he's gonna take 2 sips. Didn't really grow up with him. Mainly grew up with my mom. So kind of wanted to go out and find my own glory. Maybe make him happy enough that I get to see him. But we'll see if that happens. Until then, I'm looking to be the best looking motherfucker on the planet. Best fight is already achieved, so might as well just keep that going. Right, clockwise. So, on my screen it looks like Taz is.
Well, I was gonna. She meant that like whoever gets asked a question, they get to pick the
Oh,
next person.
they get to pick the. Okay. So. Actually, Craig, I don't think we ever learned where you learned how to smith from.
Ooh, how many sips you gonna take?
You know, I'm keeping tally, by the way. So right now,
Awesome.
Reese is at 3 sips.
At 3.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Are you getting a drink?
Oh God.
Getting an actual drink.
Craig is downing his entire beer.
Oh
How many
shit.
sips
Oh,
is that?
shit.
Damn.
Definitely
have
the
a-
most so far.
Yeah.
Oh, let's say 1 mug.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably like. Because now I'm like trying to like, how many would you do? I don't know.
Like
Depends
a
on how many-
mouthful is
yeah.
how I imagine a sip is, so
Okay, so that's probably at least like 5 or 6.
yeah.
At least 5. Okay, we'll say.
We'll say 5,
we'll say
so we get
5
like
per mug.
5 per mug.
Yeah.
5 per mug. Okay, cool.
Since we were on the topic earlier, I wanted to say something, but didn't quite come out of me. Rodal, son of Sturker. That is who I am.
Did you say Lodal? Hold on. Lodal?
Rodal.
Rodal.
Rudolph.
Sturker is a deity, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes.
You are a fucking
He's a
demigod!
demigod!
You got
We got 2 in the party!
My-
I believe I've already
my
covered
luck.
Sturker, but just as a reminder, Sturker is the god of the forge, one of the Hernir, and doesn't particularly spend most of his time with the rest of the clan.
There's 2 of you. What are the odds? Either the gods really are horny bastards, or I'm just lucky to have met 2.
I knew something was different about you.
Both.
Some will call him A, some will call him B. A little bit.
Yes. Is the answer.
Yes.
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 Just,
All of
So Crag isn't your... That is the name you've given yourself? Sorry, that's a question. You don't have to answer. Wow.
That would be more.
Wow.
So take one more sip, because that was a question.
Yes, yeah, no.
He's up to 6.
6.
Yes.
That was
the
worth
name
a whole mug.
I gave myself after I left my realm. But you can still call me Crag. I've come quite fond of it since I've been here.
Well, Crag. Thank you for trusting us with that information.
Yeah, well, I figured we already have a demigod. Why not two?
Oh, and don't forget about the semi-demigod over there.
I'm not.
Well, Morgan and I, unless Morgan, you have some secret parentage that we don't know about that is... Looks like we are two schmucks
Surprise!
here. Surprise!
I will neither confirm nor deny. With Julian here,
Or
I
deny.
do not want to.
That's
I
fair.
was
Role
thinking
play for
Morgan
him
was
with
off
this stuff.
on
Maybe
the-
Morgan. Yeah. Maybe Morgan.
Morgan is not
can
at this
he-
table right now.
At this table,
Yeah.
he's doing his own reflection. He probably has his own thing to do
Yeah.
for the new year. So that's fair. So yeah, so she's just gonna say out loud. So unless Morgan has some wacky parentage, I feel like a schmuck now, being surrounded by all of you.
Shit, at this point, I think he's just a god, let alone demigod.
Which one are you referring to?
Morgan.
He's just
That's
secretly Well, let's hope he's one of the good ones then, if he's secretly a god.
I mean, wields magic real fucking well, innit?
It's very impressive.
Alright,
Alright, damn.
you'll go.
Crag,
Ask a
your
question.
turn.
Oh gosh.
I know, it's hard when you're on the spot.
I should have been thinking this whole time, but I wasn't.
That's where Mug Deep will get you.
Reyna. Don't take any offense to this,
It's
because
a great way to start the question.
we all love you here. Why do you have trouble opening up to us?
Oh, that's heavy.
Oh, damn.
So are we going the whole mug in, or is this less intense?
Yeah, no, she's down in her whole ass.
I just chugged the whole mug. Someone else needs to.
I'm gonna flag
Yeah, I've
for
already
another
got
round.
It. I've already got
Perfect, okay.
recall
Yeah,
on
I got
no,
it.
that's definitely a whole mug. That is a long and a very complicated story. Pretty much dating back to Earth through my entire life. So the shortened version of it is, because otherwise we will be here forever, and I do not wish to do that. The short version is, I have learned that friends are temporary. No one has stuck around. Anyone I've ever, trusted to talk about has betrayed me at one point or another. Some worse than others, but every single one. So it's not something I do very often, as you can imagine.
have some shit luck. I'm sorry.
I can assure you what you.
In fact, she's gonna get when she gets her another mug, she's gonna take like another sip, just for like emphasis. That is. Ooh. So I believe it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Brynja, what happened? You were looking for your brother, yes? What happened? How did you get separated?
Oh, that was good.
She's gonna take she's gonna take 2 sips. He left home a while ago, and we don't know what became of him, and my mother is worried, and so she asked me to go find him.
Good enough.
All right.
Like the alcohol's already kind of starting to hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see. Crag. You said the realm. Where are you from? Where were you raised?
Oh, if I completely slipped.
God, what's the realm of Sturker called?
Oh, no.
I feel like I should know.
God.
Oh, God.
Merkerheim. Essentially, it is the Underdark. It's believed to be a place that you get to if you travel too far underground. Thought to be the home of the dwarfs, the god Sturker, as well as many, many other things that not many people are familiar with and many are afraid of.
Merkerheim. It's he'll take 1 sip, by the way. But it's like Merkerheim. Home a lot of dwarves. That's why I took this for him. And the rest is kind of history.
Okay, obviously this is a different question, but this is not your true form.
No.
What?
Okay.
Okay. How many sips is that worth, Crag?
Well, seeing as we're in a public place,
Right.
and many of people would see this, there's probably not enough alcohol in the world.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Challenge accepted.
Oh
ladies.
God, no.
Reese, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh? I look around.
You turn. You see this younger woman. She kind of looks at you. Hi, I'm sorry. I overheard you say you're a demigod, the son of a tall.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Can
no.
This is not
Can you
happening
pick me
right
up?
now. This is not happening right now.
This
Crag,
is
you
fucking
hear a
ego.
heavy thunk as you see this like broken dagger land on the table in front of you, and this gruff man kind of comes over. Son of Sturker, you able to fix this?
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
People start
no.
to slowly kind
This
of
is not
congregate
happening
around
right
the
now.
table.
Oh. Oh my God.
We make great decisions. I'll just yeah, I can do that for you, and I'll just really.
Brynja's gonna roll her eyes.
As people like start congregating, Raina's gonna take her head down and just be like, back off.
Shit. The The people coming in immediately stop. They start murmuring amongst themselves. You hear
You're
various.
trying to have a conversation here? Go away.
You hear various
Just buy some
murmurs,
drinks.
just can't really tell who they're coming from, but things like, what's Demigod's doing with someone like her? You know, you hear mentions of Vander and whatnot in the crowd.
I've heard
closest
it all, bitches. You cannot hurt me.
The closest person I hear whispering some shit, I'm gonna turn towards them and shift and say, "What was that?
Ooh.
You want to repeat that now?"
Go away.
The crowd just kind of
Intimidating.
slowly disperses, giving you almost like this ring of quarantine in the tavern.
If anyone else approaches us, we could always take this party out to the lake or something.
First time that's ever
I
happened
under-
for me, but
That doesn't sound half bad to me, to be honest.
Hmm?
Take it out to the lake.
Let's take some meat to go. I feel like it's got a little stuffy in here.
that sounds good.
We have the barrel. Might as well just take that. I have a few mugs
Yeah,
still up. in
whatever's
my room.
left.
You see Bo.
Ah,
Hello, Bo.
Hi, Mr. Marrow wants to conclude our business. You can get back to
All
Well,
right.
partying after
I'll-
that.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, sorry, he has the amulet.
Yeah, so I'll
Yes.
just.
I think he needs all of you up there. It's just for the letter that he's writing for the family crest. He needs
Oh.
each of your signatures.
Right. Right. Let's go. All right. Let's go.
What? After this, like,
Where is? Oh, and Morgan walks in the door right as Bo starts looking for him.
He's always right where we need him to be.
oh, right.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go handle this then. You make your way out from the tavern below.
I think Raina keeps her hood down. I think she forgets to put it back up when we go for
Okay.
this meeting.
You make your way up, and Bo gives a quick knock and leads you inside. Got him, Mr. Marrow. Whenever you're ready. Right. Well, he kind of stretches in a bit more of like a nightgown now. You can see this very fine, looks like this palish blue, almost crystalline glass that has a little bit of some sort of whiskey in it.
Wow.
Rich people shit.
Rich, it's some bougie shit.
It's bougie.
It's like that crystal skull rum.
Yeah, it's like when you go to like some of the liquor stores that have like those, you know, $12,000 bottles of tequila or scotch or
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah.
Top shelf that's been dusty for
The top shelf. Yeah.
top shelf.
Right. Well, first order of business. I guess we can get the signatures out of the way. Here you go. Here's the letter. Strapped it up. You'll just have to bring that to my sister Theory. It's already got my signature on it. She'll get the crest minted for you. And he kind of passes a quill over that's already been dipped in ink.
I'll grab it like normal, and then just like fist around it, like point down, and just as ragged as possible. RYS.
Does Reese
Like-
know how to spell his own name?
Oh no, it's absolutely OAK. Each letter in different scripts.
Oh.
Like.
Good. Good.
Good.
Right, whoever's next. And I'll just
Brenya will
I'll
sign.
go. Oh,
Yeah.
Brenda's going.
Yeah. I'll hand it to you after I'm done.
Mhm.
Hers is definitely not nice handwriting, but she knows how to write her name.
Yeah, probably same with Brina. She probably like tries to make it look fancy and shit, but she knows how to spell her name, and it's only slightly squiggly.
I like to think that Crag is just soot.
Yeah, just a bunch of set. No, I was gonna say Crag is gonna he'll sign his name and then he'll go back to hand it to Eskel, and he'll crush the pen in his hand. And he'll just be like, remember what we talked about.
I'll say Morgan signed before that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Morgan can sign it after me.
Yeah, sure. He takes the paper, kind of wraps it up, and puts a wax stamp on it. It has not been forgotten. And he hands it over to you. Right, second order of business. The amulet, please. And he takes it and he puts it on the counter. And he checks it one more time with the circular thing that was in his pocket. And did you guys already grab the gold from the cart for your own shares, or does he still need to disperse the money?
Yeah.
I think we already got it.
No, we took it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. As you hand over the money, the amulet. Whew.
You'd be like, we're not giving this shit out
Wait
any
a
more
second.
stuff.
Hold on.
Hold, please.
Well, thank you for your business. Right, well, have a good rest of your sunrise festival. He gives a slight smile, and the room suddenly feels cold.
God damn it.
Fuck. No one looked at what we signed, did we?
Nope. Wait, who's wrong?
We just
torches.
fucking signed!
The torches in the room go out.
Oh, fuck.
Any noise that you heard prior seems to have faded. Eskel looks around, confused.
Oh.
You hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
Eh?
I have a hand on my axe.
Right, you taking the piss?
No? Is this... You're not doing this, are you?
No.
No.
Okay.
The door slowly creaks open.
Fuck this.
The room seems to get incredibly dark. You see just the silhouette of a hooded figure, dressed in all black, eyes a blazing purple. You hear... Before you can even react, the figure dashes across the room, landing just on the other side of Eskel. In what little light is coming through the window, you see blood dripping off a blade now in the figure's hand, followed by Eskel's head hitting the ground. The figure turns, giving you one last look, before diving out the window with a supernatural speed. The bard sits back in his chair. Soft music slowly coming to a close. He takes a look around. When one mentions war in Nyrverold, all minds will think back to the most famous of conflicts during the Elden Era. The war between the gods and the giants. There are many eons of peace prior to the bloodshed between both sides. However, peace, it cannot last. And the great god Gunfear, grandson of the first primordial being Atsur, discovered a treacherous act that Jotun had performed many years ago to ensure their survival. Like a brush fire, conflict erupted across the realms as eons of peace turned into eons of war. its effects rippling throughout the ages, felt by all, including primordials, gods, the realms, mortals, whoever you can think of. The Jotun were eventually defeated and banished to their own realm. But all wars have a cost. Amidst the many who died was Ganfir, a tragic loss that shook the Elden Gods to their core and spurred the creation of mortals in his image. Remember this, my friends. No one ever truly wins a war. For what is the word victory if it's written in the blood of your own? Good night.